5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm, thank you for being here. Thank you to the listeners for tuning in and joining us on this journey. Before we get the show started, we are joined by a very special individual. Someone who has yet to tell me what his podcast consists of. The best trainer in New York City.
Fact.
What else? The only white man I would be privileged to call me an ape.
Fact.
Ethan, welcome to the Nick and Mal Show. What's going on, bro?
What's up? Yeah, what's up? How's it going?
I'm chilling. What's the vibes?
Bright and early, son.
Yeah.
Tired,
Was 8 o'clock too early for you?
Nah, this is good.
Okay. I feel like that's the only issue we have with other people coming to the show. Like, we like getting the show out of the way early, and 8 o'clock might be too early for some people.
But it's perfect, though. It gets
It's
it
facts.
done with. We were going at 6 p.m.
Bro, we used to do the show at fucking 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
We'd get here and be tired as fuck.
Yeah, tired.
And it doesn't make for a good show. It's like, you want to have that morning energy. You just wake up, you ready to go.
Right.
Like, I'm sure you work out in the morning, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Do you prefer working out in the morning?
It all depends, really. When you get in the morning, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel good for the rest of the day. Like, you want to get, like, everything else done. You know what I'm saying? But, like, sometimes in the afternoon could work best, too. Because sometimes when you work out in the morning, you may be tired. So you may not lift as strong as you would. Or, like, feel as good as you would. So when you go in the afternoon, you know, you're just more relaxed and whatnot. You could get that flow going. Rather than in the morning, you're trying to kickstart that flow. But then the working out helps with that, in a sense.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the morning workout real quick. For me, Malcolm, I'm sure everyone that works out knows this. Working out is like a drug. As you said, you wake up, you work out, and you feel great for the rest of the day.
Right. You feel like you're ready to attack the world.
Is that the reason why on your off days, you're always working out? As it seems on your Instagram, you're always working out on your off days.
It depends.
You addicted to that?
No, I'm not. But working out is just a part of my habit and my routine. I wouldn't say it's like I'm addicted to. It's like a good addiction, you could say. It's just a part of, it's my habit. On my off days, sometimes I'll do it because, like, you know, like, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just get this extra work. Like, it's like OT, you know?
When are your off days?
It all depends on, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm working out, if I'm doing like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday routine, like Tuesday and Thursday are my off days. Maybe I'll get in Tuesday or Thursday, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Or if we're doing Monday, Tuesday, working out, Wednesday off. Wednesday I may just do a light workout, Thursday, Friday, and then maybe on the weekend, maybe do a workout, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So how many days you work out a week?
At least 3 to 4, maybe 5.
Why not 6 or 7?
I did 6. Well, let's say like early quarantine, I was doing 6 days a week, and I was giving myself one day of rest. 6 days a week ain't bad. You just gotta program it and just organize it. So it's not bad. Just me 6 days a week, I just flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go with the vibes and the flow of my body. So if I feel like, you know what, this week I'm gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? I had that, like, in pre-quarantine, I had that momentum going, like 6. I don't know. I was just doing the shit. But now it's like, you know, 3 to 4 is pretty valid for me. And then the rest of the days, I do whatever the fuck I got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's key to understand how your body is for the listeners and everyone. It's definitely important. Yeah.
You gotta look at the listeners. You have to be present. You have to be omnipresent.
Understand what E just said, that you truly want to understand how your body works and when to rest your body. You understood, okay, 6 days, it is a benefit, but you feel more effective when you do 3 to 4 days a week.
Like 3 or 4 days feels good for me. And just like I said, 6 days a week, so I was doing that. It wasn't bad. I did that for like 3 weeks straight, and I was like, nah, let me go back to like 4 days a week. You know what I'm saying? But 6 days a week, you just got to program it. However your program works, you know what I'm saying? That's it. You just got to organize it right. If you're hitting it hard 6 days a week, some people could do that, like David Goggins per se, you know, maybe, or whoever the fuck it is. But I feel like for me, like, going hard 6 days a week, I'm gonna eventually just break down. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to talk about David Goggins in a little bit, but what does, I'm guessing the reason why you don't train too much is because you don't want to overtrain.
That too.
That could be an issue.
In my opinion, I go hard, as you know,
hard as fuck.
So, and then plus I got other like things I do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not trying to spread myself too thin. I'm trying to just have that right balance. You know what I'm saying?
So
that's what it's about.
Have you experienced that overtraining before? What does that feel like for the listeners? Some dogs out there that might want to train 8 days a week.
That overtraining, I mean, after a while, how long you gonna last overtraining? How long you gonna last going hard like that, though? You gotta think of the long run and how consistent you could be with that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're only going to do it for 2 weeks,
2 weeks,
it's not going to matter. You know what I'm saying? If you could last, if that could be a routine that you're always going to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, just do it. But me, it's like I always get a minimum of like 3 to 4 workouts a week. That's like minimum. You know what I'm saying? I could always do that. You know what I'm saying? If your minimum is always, I got to hit it 7 days a week, 24/7. How long you think you're going to last with that?
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it becomes mentally taxing after a while. And even though you want to go hard, you're probably going to give up because it's going to start wearing on you like, fuck, my body hurts. I got to do it again. Me and Malcolm talk about this all the time. You want your workouts. You don't want to feel comfortable doing your workouts. You want to push yourself, but you want to enjoy what you're doing. Right? And that's something that you believe, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. I definitely believe in. I was telling Nick in the beginning of 2020, around January, this is when I first started consistently going to the gym. I was telling Nick, what makes the gym so fun to go in the morning is I do the workouts I love. There was one workout where it was a calisthenic workout, a minute of jumping jacks, a minute of air squats, a minute of squat jumps, a minute of burpees, and a minute of push-ups, and you do 4 rounds. So I was doing that, and then after a while, I'm like, I hate this workout. So I just started doing workouts I like to do myself, and I felt like, and I seen the body transformation. I felt that was important to me, so I shared it with Nick. Like, look, the only way to you have to make the gym fun.
Yeah, you have to make the gym fun. You know what I'm saying? It's about feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Looking good, feeling good, and all that. You know what I'm saying? And make it fun for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put yourself like you know what? Sometimes you're gonna be fuck, like I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do the shit you hate at times, but you gotta make it fun for you. And like that was a good point. You gotta have fun with this shit.
Exactly.
Now, one of the things that anyone that looks at your Instagram, right? They realize.
Go ahead.
What'd you say?
So bring it up. Yeah.
Bring it up. You are a highly motivated person.
Yes.
You're a person who goes hard. I feel like you make a lot of people feel uncomfortable. You make me feel uncomfortable. Sometimes I go on your Instagram like, fuck, I'm not working hard enough. This nigga eats talking shit at 6 a.m. Like, you know what I mean? So where does that come from? Because that's not normal.
Like what? Like me?
Where does that motivation come from? That internal drive, that internal just like go, 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 go.
It was just something that's just built in me. Like it not like it just came. You know what I'm saying? I think it's from my pops. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like go, 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 go every day. I wasn't a kid that was always go, 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 go. You know what I'm saying? How you see me now. My dad was like that. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, I used to see my dad going, like we said, going hard. Bro, he used to work out every day. I was like, bro, when you gonna stop and doing like 2 workouts a day?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He'll wake up early, do a little like work on the house. Then later in the day, he's like, yo, all right, I'm gonna go to the park. I'll be right back. It's like, and then, you know what I'm saying? He was just doing it all the time.
And if I can remember clearly, when your dad would come to Fort Hamilton, he would always have his shirt off.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I can remember.
And I'm doing the same shit, which is
That is true.
which is funny as hell.
Yeah.
But that drive, I think it's just, it gotta be like your fuel, gotta be your passion. I think it builds over time. It just don't happen like this, just like anything in life. Like I said with my father, he had that, and I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And before I became myself, I feel like I didn't develop into the man I am like later until like, you know, I started realizing stuff. So like high school when I really like unleashed that beast of me. Yeah. It took time because before, like I said, I was watching my pops like go hard. I'm like, how the fuck is he doing this shit? And I was just taking the lazy route. Yeah, I'm sleeping. And he was like, you want to come to the park? I was like, nah, sleeping. Yo, you want to come? Nah. But he had that drive. So I don't know. And I have so much standards set for myself that I can't let up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying to build a legacy. I'm trying to do a lot of things for me and my family. There's a lot at stake. So it's like that motor, that's the reason for my motor right there. That's the energy
your
for
family.
Yeah, just like everything I'm doing it for. You know what I'm saying? That's really the reason why I'm going hard, and knowing that someone out there got it worse. So why am I gonna like let up and like take it easy? Like I got everything works fine. I could see, I could talk. So it's like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Go, go, go. You know what I'm saying? Go hard. You know, give it all I got.
I think it's important what you said. Well, your dad asking you, do you want to come work out? And you're like, nah, I'm going to sleep in. But he never forced you, right?
Nah, he never forced me. He was like, he's going to get it done regardless. You know what I'm saying? And whatever he did, he went full-fledged with what he was doing. And then that just, when y'all see me on Instagram, you know, motivating and whatnot, it's just like I'm trying to put y'all on to like the teachings of like my dad. I'm trying to show the world like my upbringings and like what made me into a better person. I'm trying to pass on what my dad taught me to the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just a living image of that.
So I know your dad is definitely the biggest influence on your life. I mean, I'm sure you would say you're probably trying to be your dad in a way.
I'm trying to be not my dad. I'm trying to be better than my dad.
Better.
So I'm trying to raise
because that's
the
the foundation that he set for you.
And he's always told me to the new and improved, like get a new and improved. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to raise the bar for me and my family and for others. You know what I'm saying? Set that tone for the Addison name. Yes. And I guess that's another reason why you see me on my Instagram going crazy and just motivating people. And like, you know, you talking about me making others uncomfortable and whatnot. I don't know what it is. It's probably my energy. I come with that. I feel like I come with that energy. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people make themselves uncomfortable. For me personally, I can speak for myself. If I know I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm going to feel uncomfortable in my own skin, right? So when you see someone who's driven and they're constantly reminding you, oh shit, I'm not doing what I need to do, it makes you uncomfortable. It's not as so much what you're doing, it's how they feel about what you're doing. I'm sure someone who's taking care of all their business looks at you and is like, "Oh my God, finally someone who I, you know what I mean? It's compatible." Yeah, but and I don't think it's in a negative way. People just be like, "Damn, I wish I was that driven," because we all wish we were that driven.
And those type of people are gonna keep watching your videos.
Yes,
because I feel like that's. I was telling you this earlier with social media. We got to do. When we ran this morning, I told Nick we gonna have to run in there. Rain, sleet, or snow. And Nick was like, nah, I'm not going to run with my hair. I just got it done. So I said, Nick, let me tell you something. People want to be you. When you start running in the snow, they'll be like, oh, now they're going to follow you more. They're going to watch more of your content because you're different. And they want to be you in that phase. So with E, motivate people and them feeling bad, I feel like they want to be where E is at or be around E, but they're just not
or they just like,
in.
or they just like, how the fuck is he doing this? You know what I'm saying? So, and those that know me is like, damn, you know, he's really doing this, like Nick was saying, you know what I'm saying?
I would assume, I mean, I've never experienced anything like that, but I would assume your father's untimely passing had something to do with just the tunnel vision you have right now. Am I incorrect in saying that?
Repeat that again?
Your father's untimely passing probably kicked you into a different gear. You said you were already coming to that mindset, but when that happened, I'm sure a different burden was placed on your shoulders.
Nah, not a different burden. I feel like I feel like I just put more pressure on myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh shit. Like, you know, that's the man of the house. That's the man of the family. You know what I'm saying? That, to me, that's the realest dude out. That was the realest dude out there. Still is. You know what I'm saying? And that was that guy. So it's like, oh shit. Like, who's it on now? Like who's the rest of the family gonna look up to now? Like, or like the rest of my peers, or who am I gonna look up to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when I looked down and, you know, and my dad, you know, wasn't moving, like, you know what I'm saying, went to the morgue and I saw him, I was like, it's on me. And then I was like, all right, I gotta keep this shit going. Like, you know, when like that's why I say I gotta keep this shit going. And then everything what Nipsey Hussle says, and like Dave East and like all these rappers and people say, like, it's on, like, the marathon continues. Like, I gotta carry this shit on. And my dad told me that. And I was like, all right, time for me to carry on what my dad told me. I gotta step up. And, you know, no more bullshit, no more games. Like, it's like I just said, it's on me. So let's go. Let's rock.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened to your dad?
Well, his past caught up to him. And that's why he told me the things he did. And that's why I'm the way I am. And that's when people ask me, oh, why you don't do this and that? It's because, you know what I'm saying?
Specify what that is.
I'm not going to go into too much detail. My dad was just, you know what I'm saying, something bad in his past caught up to him.
Yeah.
I kind of feel weird shit. Like, I don't want to put too much
out there.
Of his business out there. But he had like so long story short, my dad was healthy and whatnot. So then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I got to get these tests. This is senior. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay. He's like, yo, I got to fast. I got to check on my liver. I don't know what's called, endoscopy, whatever the case may be, whatever it's called.
Endoscopy.
Yeah. So you have to fast. And he was doing all this thing. He's like, all right, I got to take these pills. He was on medication. And my dad, bro, never went to the hospital for all my life or nothing like this. Had no procedures. So it's like, you know, it's something different. When you see a healthy man, you know what I'm saying, always takes care of himself. Then he goes to the hospital, has this whatever you gotta do. It's like, what the fuck is going on? So I know it's like my dad just started changing a bit, like losing weight. Just wasn't as active as he was before. And then he told me what he had, so he just had to take care of it. And that's why the medication and all that. But the medication obviously wasn't working because it was like months was flying by and my dad wasn't getting any better with this medication, with the condition that he was diagnosed with. So it's like, all right, like, I can see that you're not getting better, but the doctor keeps on giving you this medication that's supposedly supposed to help you out. Yeah. And like as men, we're kind of stubborn into certain things. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I'm gonna toughen it out.
Very stubborn.
Yeah.
It actually scares me sometimes of how stubborn I am when it comes to my health.
Exactly. And you know, bro, it's from January and he's not getting better, and it's already like in May. So, you know, damn, like we're going back memory lane. So, hold on.
Take your time, bro.
Yeah. So then he just, all of a sudden, he just got very unhealthy. Then when I saw him, I used to see him every day. He used to pick me up and we used to talk every day. We used to see each other every day. So I didn't see him for a full month. So when I saw him, he got like really skinny, you know what I'm saying? Eyes were yellow. I was like, I got scared, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, you need to go to the hospital like now. And he took my advice. You know, he always respected my advice. And that goes, I want to tell people this, like, no matter the age, you got to give respect and, like, make sure you listen to people. Like, people be like, oh, I'm older than you, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, my dad, even when I was a youngin', like, he respected my opinion and he valued it, you know?
And you can see that in your personality. You feel like your word matters. Me and Malcolm were talking about a book yesterday, last week, called The Four Agreements. And I feel like what your dad did by showing you the respect as a man from a young age prepared you to be a man, because you already had that agreement that I'm a man, my word matters. I know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
I know what I'm talking about. And some people, their parents probably shit on them like, shut the fuck up, don't tell me anything. And now they're 25 and they face in the real world and they feel like their word doesn't matter.
And they don't stand up for themselves and they don't speak.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
But going back to the story, I told him go to the hospital. He was in the hospital for a week. It was already too late. The medication obviously was working. It was stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And then I was like, and then, you know, he was a week in the hospital. It was rough those days. You know what I'm saying? No one knew what I was going through in high school. No one knew.
No, I didn't know.
What grade?
This was my senior year. We're about to graduate.
And that's supposed to be your best year, and you're dealing with a lot.
Yeah, like I told you, like my dad was with me all the time. So you go from seeing him all the time to less and less seeing him, and then a full month not seeing him. Imagine you see someone every day, then you see him for a full month because they're like, yo, I'm just tired.
Couldn't imagine.
And then he called, and then my mom's like, you know, you need to go see your pops. And I was like, all right. And the funny thing is that when I scheduled a date, and we went to go do laundry. So when I scheduled a date to do laundry, when we scheduled a date, right after school, I went to the gym. And I forgot. So yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with you, you monster?
I went to the gym and I forgot. And he calls me like, yo, where you at? And I'm like, oh shit, all right. So after my second set, I just left the gym. I was like, all right, you know, I gotta be there. That's my dad. I gotta go.
Absolutely.
So I ran to his crib. Then I saw him. I got mad scared because it's like, you know, a healthy, like it's like you see Malcolm right now, you know, nice built and fit, and then you see him like probably like, how much you weigh right now?
190.
So you see him like 130.
Scary.
Yeah. Scary, you know what I'm saying? Like his eyes color change, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He looks completely different. And that's why I saw my dad. And we did laundry. We had a talk to help him with laundry. And that was it. I saw him in the hospital. They said he had pancreatic stage 4 cancer, like I said. And he was a weekend. And then he went to hospice. Like he couldn't, there was an option to do surgery. But if he did surgery, his body was weak.
Yeah.
And they said, I'm not going to have him like die on the operation table and whatnot. So then he went to hospice. And then, I thought about staying with him in the bed, you know what I'm saying? I thought, because it was only one day he was in the hospice, bro. So I thought about staying with him overnight. And then I was like, all right, Dad, I'll see you tomorrow. But when I left the hospice, when I left him, I felt weird. Like my dad wasn't saying much. I just felt strange. I had this strange feeling inside me. I was like, all right, nah, something's off. So I was like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. But when I left, I felt mad uncomfortable when I left the hospice. And then my mom woke me up, you know what I'm saying, early that morning, like, you know, and I was like, oh shit. And then I went to go pick up my yearbook that same day, and I left. But then he died like 4 a.m. later that day, the next day.
How did that affect you when you heard that news? I'm guessing you were kind of expecting it, so it probably didn't hit as hard, or did it hit?
No, I didn't expect it, but I expected it because, like I said, when I left the hospice, I felt off. You know what I'm saying? I had that, like I said, energy don't lie, and I talk about this. Energy don't lie. So when I left, I was like, see you tomorrow. And he didn't really say much. He couldn't really say much. He was just in pain and whatnot. And he wasn't talking like that because he couldn't breathe like that. You know what I'm saying? So then when I woke up, I was like, you know, just like that pause. You know, you had that pause, and I was just in a whole different phase at that point. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't believe it. I was like, my everything, my father, I thought my dad was gonna live with me to like, not forever, but for a long time. I thought if he would have died, it would have been natural causes.
Yeah,
because you know what I'm saying. My dad had more life to him. You know what I'm saying? He was young. You know what I'm saying? He had more life. It was just like, I didn't expect it to go down like that. I always thought back in my head, as weird as it sounds, that my dad was gonna die of natural causes and that I was gonna be the one wiping his ass in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Shit like that.
Absolutely.
So when it happened like that, I was like, oh shit. You know, I ran, I went outside, I got on my knees, I looked to the sky, I prayed. As soon as, you know, my mom woke me up, and I was just like speechless, you know what I'm saying? As I'm like frozen. And I went to go pick up my yearbook, and I saw Glover. I was crying. He hugged me real quick. I ran, got my yearbook, and I left, and I went straight to the morgue.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. And then as I'm going through my yearbook, I see my dad.
Really?
Yeah. As I'm going through the yearbook, I see a picture of my dad in there, and it was spooky shit. Spooky shit.
That was fucking heartbreaking. Was that the first like close loss you've experienced in your life?
That was the first L. I call that L. That was the first major L in my life. And then from then on, life just it was weird because after my dad's death in 2015, life got really strange. A lot, like all these traumatic experiences started happening. All like the roller coaster of life started happening. You know what I'm saying? People in my family started dying. All these, like, a lot of negativity in the world started happening. And then, like, look at where we at now. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of weird shit was going on after my dad passed.
That shit probably calloused the fuck out of you, though. Like, all those experiences back to back.
Yeah, because it didn't stop after 2015.
It didn't stop.
I think it didn't stop. And it's still going. You know what I'm saying? It didn't stop.
I mean,
I feel like life got, like, I don't know, a lot of life events happened after my dad's death. It's weird, bro. Like, bro, what we going through, like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, and then my college experience and all that stuff, like, it just got real after he passed. And it wasn't happening like that before. Like, you know, I was going through my many phases, but my dad was there and it would, like, kind of balance things out. Yeah. And we'll have our talks. But then, like, when he left and, like, all this negativity and all this bullshit started happening in my life and just in life in general in this world. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? But yeah, that's kind of the story of the story is long. Like, I don't want to, you know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So how are you turning that into a positive?
Like what I went through in my past.
Yes,
and everything else.
Everything. How are you turning that into 10 years, 20 years from now? Big E is who he is, and I'm sure,
and who he will be.
Yeah, who he will be because of what happened.
I just know that. You know, yeah, my dad's not here physically, but I know spiritually he's always gonna be there and watching over me. Nice. And I know, you know what I'm saying, I just gotta keep a positive outlook. Like, I'm living. I had a father for 17 and a half years. Like, yes. I'm blessed. I had an amazing figure in my life. So I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying, to be able to have such a figure in my life. And he's just gonna live through me. Like, he lives through my heart. So it's like, yeah, he's not here, but he's here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm carrying him. So when you look at me, you see him. And when I'm doing what I gotta do, and when I'm handling my business, like, I see him. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when I do these goofy jokes and when my shirt off, and I don't realize it, I'm like, yo, that's what my dad used to do.
That was a goofy guy?
Yeah,
funny guy?
Goofy guy, bro. He used to have some corny ass jokes, and I do the same shit.
Let's hear one.
I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hear one.
How many eggs does it take to fill a basket?
Just like how I fuck around with y'all, or like, you know, have those goofy chats, or like, you know, a little sarcasm here and there, or like, you know what I'm saying, cut ass. The same shit my dad used to do. And we used to like cut ass on each other and all that. So like when I do shit like that, it just reminds me of my dad. And I see him. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy how much young men become like their fathers, and honestly, they don't even have to be around their fathers that much. I mean, you had a close relationship with your dad.
Yeah, it's weird, man. The little things, man. I feel like, you know, I'm like, oh shit, my dad used to do this. Oh shit, I look like my dad. Oh shit, what the, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
And
yeah.
I'm putting all the pieces together, and what I'm doing, like my dad used to do, but I'm trying to do it on another level.
Yeah,
Like I said, you gotta raise the bar.
raise the bar. By the way, he has a baby face under this beard. I just have to let people know.
You too.
I miss your real face.
Me
Pause.
too.
Big.
What the fuck?
That's Nick for you. Nick's 2 for 2 right now.
I had a baby face, and I had a goatee, and then the beard just came, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let it rock.
The beard
This is
fits
look.
you though. It's weird. It fits you.
Yeah.
It's like I went through entire high school with you. You never had a beard. For the most times,
yeah,
going through college, you never had a beard.
Nah, I had a goatee. Mm-hmm.
I think the first time I seen you with a beard was like 2 months ago, and it just fits. It was just like, oh, this is what it is.
And to be honest with you, for anyone out there, like, if whatever hairstyle you want to do, just do it. Like, don't give a fuck about other people's opinions. 'Cause
That's bad advice, E.
No, I don't get.
There's some niggas out here that be wildin'. I see a nigga with a reverse mohawk.
So sometimes you gotta just learn how to not give a fuck, man. Like what
That's a
makes
fact.
you know what I'm saying? Some people don't like my beard. You know, my mom be like, "Oh, cut that shit."
Oh, that's a mother thing. My mom tried to give me
No.
$1,000 to cut my beard.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Or some girls probably thinking, "Oh, he should cut the beard." Fuck you. I look beautiful. Like,
I look
As
beautiful.
long as you keep it clean, you
Yeah,
valid.
exactly, man.
And they'll appreciate your beard
All right,
in some
so-
different ways.
Talk about your beard. We need to learn the beard tips for the people that's struggling to grow beard.
The beard, bro.
What's
Honestly,
the
it
beard
just
tips?
you just gotta. Me, what I did, like I just like when you see it coming, you just shit. Like I don't know, you got a beard, so
Yeah.
if someone trying to get a beard, you just gotta like shave it,
Yeah.
let it grow until it gets its fullest, and when you think it's like topped off. And it's not as full yet. If it's not as full to you, you gotta shave it again. That's it.
Okay.
And then like
That's the key.
whole maintenance shit is a whole nother story. But I didn't take no beard growth or nothing like that.
But what's the maintenance to keep it up?
So
So-
a beard wash. I use like a Shea
Moisture butter.
Shea Moisture for men. Yeah.
Shea Moisture for men?
Yeah, it has
Okay.
a beard kit. And that
I used to
beard
use
kit
that too.
It has a beard wash, has a beard balm, and a beard conditioner and a beard oil. But I don't use beard balm.
I hate the beard balm. It gives it like a weird, like
Yeah.
kind of thickness to it. I don't like it at all.
Beard?
Yeah, it's like it's like grease. It's like grease. It makes it thick and matty. I don't know.
Nah, yeah, I use a beard wash and a beard conditioner and then a
Okay.
beard oil.
Mhm.
So just to keep it moisturized and whatnot. And then obviously the beard wash is to clean it. You know what I'm saying?
The best thing to use is vitamin E oil. Not
Oh, I
that
know.
you need any growth, but if you're like trying to get some
I
good
know,
growth,
yeah.
vitamin E oil works perfectly.
I never use vitamin E.
Never use
oil.
vitamin E?
It smells good too. You want to smell my beard?
Nah.
I asked Malcolm earlier. He wanted to smell my beard, and he tried to smell it.
No,
The only reason why I did that because the castor oil stink. Y'all use castor oil?
Yeah, castor oil
Yeah,
ain't bad.
plain
smell like
castor oil
smoke.
smells bad. You gotta
Smell
get
like smoke.
You gotta get the scented ones.
Yeah.
You gotta get coconut.
I
castor
remember
oil.
him talking about this after a workout. He's like, castor oil smell like tobacco.
Tobacco.
Yeah, tobacco.
You gotta get the good ones, brother.
Yeah.
Get you a nice little Jamaican joint, and she'll
That's what I
take care of you.
got. Oh, okay. You said Jamaican joint. I did something about the Jamaican product. This guy's crazy.
So you're a trainer.
Yes, sir.
I call you the best trainer in New York City.
Yeah, striving to be. But
Now
I
you
respect
are.
it. I
You are.
respect it.
But I don't even want to say that because you're working to be that, right? You definitely feel like that's something you want to accomplish. No, like we're not exaggerating.
I think what I want to accomplish is be the best trainer that I could be. Fuck being the
Right.
best trainer. I don't know. Fuck all that shit. Like, I want to be the best trainer that I could be. I want to be the best man that I could be. That's more important. You know what I'm saying?
Number one, when you get on Instagram, be honest with me. You be throwing some shots at some trainers. Playful competition, good competition.
I guess it's playful. I'm not throwing no shots at nobody. I'm just making it known. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking what's out there. I speak the truth.
So
Maybe you could say, and I leave it the way I talk. I leave it as you take it how you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk my shit. You take it how you want. If the shoe fits you, or if you feel like it's a shot to you, or you feel like I'm taking shots to trainers, so be it. I'm gonna just talk the truth.
I hate people that do that.
Yeah, you see,
if the shoe fits it, you wear it.
Nah,
you bought that shoe for somebody.
No. Like you figure it out. I'm gonna talk the truth on what I'm seeing of society and of everyone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call out bullshit.
Perfect.
That's what E does. If you don't follow E, that's what E is.
I'm gonna call out bullshit. I'm gonna just call out the real shit. I'm gonna just speak it out in the air. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna study. I'm gonna play the background a little bit. Observe. Okay. This is what I see, and then when I see some funny shit or when I see some good shit, I'm gonna speak out on it.
Okay, so and this is a question I want to ask you. So we're podcasters, right? We view ourselves as podcasters.
Okay.
We run across a bunch of podcasts every day, every week.
Okay.
And personally, we hate some of these motherfuckers because we just look at them, and I know hating is not the right thing. No one should hate. Yeah. But let's be honest, we all hate. Can we agree to that? Or you have no hate in you?
I mean, okay.
Or dislike, however you want to put it.
It's like, it's pretty... it's just a natural thing for you sometimes to come across that thing of hate, right?
Like, yeah.
But you gotta learn how not to hate. You gotta get rid of it.
Yes, absolutely.
It hits you.
Absolutely.
Of course, you have those thoughts like, oh, what the fuck?
Get the fuck.
Mm-hmm. You get that little mental voice, but you gotta learn how to get rid of it and just be graceful, man. That's it. And just don't hate. Like, use that shit as motivation. That's it. Don't judge nobody. Try not to judge. You know.
We talked about this on the lab pot on like 2 podcasts ago. Yeah, when you hate someone like that, when you not envy, but when you get a little jealous of motherfuckers, it is motivation to, to who you want to be. But I asked you this question because I know it's a lot of things that you hate in the training game, right? You got into the training game, you loved it, that's why you did it. And now you're looking at certain people doing certain things, whatever it may be, and you just hate that part of what they're doing. How do you deal with that?
I just don't do what the fuck they do. I just be Ethan. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real. I keep it true. You know?
I like that. Keep it real.
And it's fuck them niggas, right?
Yeah, it's just like, I don't care what they got going. I'm not focused on other people. I'm just focused on me and becoming the best trainer I could be and making sure I'm keeping it real and authentic. You know what I'm saying? Give me that real experience.
Tell me one thing you hate about the training game. One thing, just one thing.
About the training game, about the industry.
Something that you don't like about it.
Some people just playing out sometimes, just faking it. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll put you through stuff that they never did. Yep. You know?
That's true.
Or just like they don't have their best intentions. They don't have the best intentions for you.
Yeah.
A lot of these trainers are just for the buck, man, or don't really give a shit about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or putting you through some bullshit ass workouts, bro.
Man, I work out at Blink Fitness. It's like 5 minutes from here. They literally have trainers, bro. First of all, this is not really a gym that you could train people at. It's like a Planet Fitness kind of thing.
No, I mean, I'm different, so I'm different. But I train. That was my first training gear at Blink Fitness. I was there for a year.
But we know how you get down, right? Some of these trainers have motherfuckers on the tricep shit. They do 10 reps, and the trainer's there on his phone, and the motherfucker is just waiting for the trainer to do. Then they do another set. It's like, yo, what are we doing here, bro?
Right.
You could have did that by yourself, bro.
Yeah. Like, you see, like, they don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's the shit. Yeah. At least if you... Sometimes not everyone needs to do a superset, or it's just got to be one workout at a time you give him rest because that's what the client needs. Or maybe at the train, you're just there for moral support for that dude. And that's why he paying you. You know what I'm saying? For that moral support. So, but being on your phone, man, not showing that you care, nah.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah. That's why I don't like out this training shit.
How'd you get involved with training?
So
when did it start?
Oh, okay. This is a good story. So, talking about my father, right? So he used to work out all the time, and people were like, "Yo, why don't you work out?" And I was just like, I don't know, like, you know. And when I did used to work out, I used to do like 5. I used to do like 2 sets of 5 push-ups, you know. Like, let's say
that's why you were skinny like that in high school.
2 sets of 5, or like, you know, do a little bullshit with my dad, like one set, and go to school. Because I used to work out before. In middle school, I used to work out before I went to class, like a little light workout.
Okay, but and still.
Yeah.
Kids aren't doing that at all.
But like, my dad was nice and built and fit, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't. And I just wasn't training with him. And people were like, yo, why you not working? I was just like, I don't know, it just wasn't in me at the time. And then, boom. So I was like, I want to play football. I always wanted to play football. Facts. So then when I got in the weight room, and I realized, oh shit, all these motherfuckers is big, strong. You know what I'm saying? Like toned up. Oh shit, like I'm really fucking weak. Like I'm not that guy that I thought I was. I always had that confidence in me, but reality hit where it's like, yo, I'm not that, you know what I'm saying?
He was seeing Big Nick on the squat rack.
I didn't even see Big Nick back then.
He was seeing Big Nick on the squat rack, got insecure, like, God damn.
Nah.
This dude's an animal.
Yeah, and when I realized I was fucking weak as shit, you know what I'm saying? And that guy, that shit, and I was like, I need to get this training right. And then when I knew that if I wanted to be a great football player or be the best football player I could be, I needed to work out like a beast.
Yes.
That's what kicked it, football.
Okay, so football started it.
Yeah, once I got that rude awakening in the weight room, that I was like, oh shit, I was benching the bar, and I'm like, oh shit, I was benching 5. I'm like, yo, I'm not that fucking strong. And then I was like, but I like this feeling, man. Like it humbled the shit out of me. Like, all right, next day let's get right. All right, next day let's get even better, because you know what, we're only going up from here. Yeah, I'm in the bar 5, but soon be bar 10. Then I always had like these mini goals, man. Like, all right, let's do 25-pound plates. Okay. And once I got that, 35-pound plates. And let's do a plate. You know what I'm saying? And let's just go from there. Let's go to the top.
And you fell in love with that feeling.
Yeah, but it was football that kicked it. When I realized, all right, this is what it takes for me to be a great football player. Like, all right, I'm all in.
Okay.
And then I start going in. You know what I'm saying?
When did you join the football team at Fort Hamilton?
Sophomore year.
Sophomore. I feel like I do remember when you joined the team. I feel like we joined the team at the same time, because that's when I started playing sophomore year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't
Me
remember.
and old Bev, you remember.
I don't remember you my sophomore
And
year.
I don't remember you either.
I remember
you know
that.
why? You know why I think I remember you? Because I remember it was like 2 or 3 motherfuckers just benching the bar. And I'm like, who is these niggas? Yo, get these niggas out of the gym.
Yeah, and that's one thing about me. I didn't give a fuck how I look. I just worked. You know what I'm saying? I don't go like when working out. Better. When I'm working out, like you see what he thinking. I don't give a fuck who's looking. I don't give a fuck who's judging me. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because who are you to judge? And like, bro, I'm just working out. I'm working out for me. I ain't working out for you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to impress you. You
I
know?
feel like that's
I'm not in no competition. My fault. I'm not in no competition
Yes.
with no one when I get in the gym. I'm in competition with myself. Everyone got these egos in these gyms and shit.
Brother.
Fuck out of here with the ego. Who you think you are? You know what I'm saying? Let me see what you're about. Come to a football field real fast. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if you can put that, to the test.
That pain.
Yeah.
That's all it's about.
Well, let me see if it's like you could translate it to real life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you. All right, let's see what you're about outside this too. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great mindset to have, because a lot of people they do get insecure when they go to the gym, and you know what I mean. That's why these pussy ass gyms. What's a gym where you can't grunt in?
It's Planet Fitness. It's just all these commercial gyms got all these commercial gyms, man, got that aura to them. You feel it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel it, like you're like, oh, they're gonna judge me for doing this workout. Oh,
yes,
they're
like
trying to be in competition with me. Oh,
yes.
It's like, bro, when you leave here, you're the same dude you were as when you got out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go to my crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna remember you for what you did in the gym today. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for me. I'm gonna make my imprint and I'm gonna leave.
When you go to the gym and you see a bad female, how much time do you spend staring at her?
Oh nah, I try not to do that. I try to use it as like a learning experience for me. Like, all right, let's stay focused, E. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that's
because it's like temptations of life. Like, I'm working out, and I use it as a test for me. All right, she's there. How am I gonna react? Am I gonna like get on focus because she here? Or I'm gonna really dial in. It is harder for me to focus when a bad female. It's natural. You know what I'm saying? I want to give in and look, get a little distracted. But I'm like, yo, E, focus. Or it could throw you off your workout. Now I gotta work harder and really like stay concentrated.
I usually throw in an extra 45 and start making mad noise.
Yeah.
You look like the type.
Like
300,
but
301,
it may
307.
But it may make you like, oh shit, let's go a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But women at the gym know what they be doing, bro.
Nah, they just there to work out.
No. Listen.
They want to be comfortable in what they wear, and they there to work out. I don't think ladies are there to. I don't know what ladies you see at the gym, but what I see at the gym is Gymshark is hot. You know Gymshark, right? Gymshark apparel is hot, right?
Malcolm.
So they wear comfortable gym athletic wear, and they go work out.
You are sadly mistaken if you don't think beautiful, fit women don't wear outfits to garner attention when they go to the gym.
Nick, I would like to work out with no shirt on and short shorts.
For what? To feel
because of look in the mirror and
are you a woman?
I'm not a woman. What I'm saying as a man, a woman, you saying she's wearing short shorts and just the top.
Or
Right?
a bra. Sometimes
The
they wear
bra,
this
right?
bra and stuff.
But you like to work out with no shirt on? If you was able to go to the gym and work out with no shirt on, would you be valid doing that?
Yeah, I did it before.
do you
Exactly.
think some women dress a certain way to garner a little bit of attention?
We don't know, but I think yes, Nick has a point and you have a point. Like there's truth.
I don't think all women do
Yeah.
it, but you could definitely see the girls that are lollygagging and
Hell
they're
yeah.
looking to
But
see
that's like
who's
a small
looking.
percentage then.
But Nick has a point and you have a point too. Like some of them, yeah, they're just going. But some of them, you know, what I'm saying, doing certain shit for like, you know, what I'm saying,
Yeah.
yeah.
You need to be our consultant when we have arguments. Just tell us we're both right.
Do
We
you
need
train women?
Yeah, I train women.
You do?
Yeah, I'm not just one sided with the
No,
fuck.
I'm just asking.
Yo, this dude is crazy.
Nah, I don't know if women want to train with you. Is there a difference?
It's like, yo, you do
Yo,
train?
he trying to put you
Yo,
up, yo.
for
He trying to
real.
get you.
No,
me too.
yo, let's go.
Nah.
Gym too, nigga.
I ain't seen no woman on the gram yet. So
No,
that's why
I do. You just
I
have to.
seen this week you was training
Yeah,
some young
I
lady.
train some women. You know,
Okay.
You know, and some ladies are. I think I don't train as much ladies. You know, what I'm saying as a much. You know, 'cause-
Males. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but some ladies are just scared. I think,
Yes.
in my opinion, I think they're a little like, oh shit, like I don't know if I could work out with Ethan or it's just too intense for me.
See,
My working
exactly.
out ain't for my. I know my coach ain't for everybody.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's a key
and
thing
it's
to
not
train
for.
them.
I'm not trying to train 100 people that are just gonna give me a half bullshit.
Yeah.
I'd rather train if it's just me only training y'all two and y'all two go hard. Y'all two one of my best like people that I train, my best clientele.
You hear that?
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather train two quality dudes that are with it to grind or whatever, two quality people, than like 50 people that's just gonna give me or like they don't want to get pushed like that. Nah. It's not for me.
Where does the Nick and Mal show rank on your look forward to train these motherfuckers list?
Top?
Number one?
Yeah.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. That's all I'm saying.
But is
No,
there?
yeah, I look forward when we link up. It's like, all right, like let's go. Like I'm willing. All right, I gotta get these dudes right. You know what I'm saying? They come in with that energy. I like it. I enjoy it.
You ready
I
to
have
work?
fun. Yeah,
and you can
exactly.
tell we ready to work. We do this on purpose. We try to get there
Yeah,
a few
yeah,
minutes
yeah,
before
yeah.
eat. Start warming up in front of the
Yeah,
building so he
yeah.
know what time it is.
Yeah,
Like
it's like it's exciting for me, you know what I'm saying? It motivates me to work out even harder, come up with more creative workouts for myself so I can pass down on y'all. So yeah, y'all like top one or
Top one.
yeah.
There you go.
Appreciate
Appreciate
it.
it.
I hear that. Y'all hear that.
Who's some of the just to kill the trainer talk a little bit, who are some of the trainers that you look up to? Not look up to, who do you think is killing the game right now? Give me like 2 or 3
Like
guys.
all right. I just have a select few like obviously I don't really look into what everyone else is doing.
Right.
But Joe Anderson is a dude that highly inspires me.
Fuck with Joe Anderson?
Yeah.
Who's that?
I'm gonna
Okay.
hate on Joe Anderson. Before you speak highly about him, I hate on Joe Anderson. I'm sorry, I just had to say this out there.
Okay, so
I hate Joe Anderson. That was the NFL player, right?
right. That was he's
Ex-NFL player.
Yeah, ex-NFL maybe still. Yeah.
Joe Anderson does. Yes, he puts in that work. 100. He puts in that pain. 100%. But my reason being is, it just shows that no matter how hard you work, football is not just based off of weight room and working hard. It's really off of a talent and skill. And that's what bothers me a little bit about him is, yo, I'm going back to the league. I'm going back to the league. And you had your shot. He even was outside of a stadium with a cardboard marker like, I'll
I'm hearing
I'll
you.
practice for free or whatever. And
that's that dude?
yes, and he got on the team and then didn't make it. So that just bothered me. I'm like, all right,
Bro, all
talking
that
way too
nah.
much.
Because if you look at his tape, if you look at his highlight tape, and if you look at his tape and what he did, bro, he was that dude. It's more of politics, and a lot of people know NFL is a lot of politics because there's a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying, that should be in the league that they're not, or should
Like
be
who?
getting, or just football. When you get in the high level, it's politics, bro. After college and NFL,
I think it's politics for the low level dudes who people don't really need. Like, I think, for example, I think a team would rather, he's 31 years old. They would rather take an undrafted rookie agent instead of him, even though they might be the same. But if he was really making a difference, he would be.
But
on the team.
it's politics because he like if you look at his tape and his film and the way he work, he should be on an NFL team and he's nice,
what
bro.
I'm saying.
It's just politics at the end of the day because some people in the league, you know what I'm saying, they should be getting a better shot than they should, but it's just politics. Maybe they don't want to have that image yet, or they don't want to do like that on a team yet because it may bring down their rep or what the case may be. There's a whole bunch of bullshit behind it. There's a whole bunch of bogus behind it.
He actually plays in the thing. He plays in the CFL right now.
I mean, this is a whole different level. Look at the thing with Colin Kaepernick could play.
Yeah. Sure.
That's a whole different level, though.
But that's real politics, though.
But it's still the concept.
Okay.
It's still the same principle, but just on a different level. It's still the same principle.
All right.
Because there's dudes like that, you know what I'm saying?
All over.
And then I get, because maybe they're just not, the NFL's like, nah. If this dude comes in, he's probably going to change the way, you know what I'm saying? And Joe Anderson has that, you know what I'm saying? I think. And he
so
deserves,
let's hear it.
He deserves to be in the league to me. But there's a lot of people I know that deserve to be in the league.
Why is he a top trainer? Why do you look up to him?
Okay.
So going back to that point, you said it. He puts in fucking pain, and like you could feel his energy.
100%.
You could feel his aura.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? He like it's like his workouts is like, oh shit, like he says that dog mentality. It's like, oh shoot, and he reminds me of me just on a higher level. He's on a higher level than me, and that motivates the shit out of me. He reminds me, like I said, we have this. It's like we have similar like backgrounds. He went through bullshit with like the NFL. I went through bullshit with my football career. You know what I'm saying? But we're two dudes that similar. We both bust our fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Really work hard, and people know what we're about. It's just sometimes we're not giving that shot opportunity because there's some bogus, man, and some of this fake shit. And that's what I'm telling you. And then you know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh, he had this, but he did his thing, man. And when I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So, but like he really fucking like does this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and his work, like I said, his work is just crazy, bro.
It definitely is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, I want to train like that. Like it's different. Like it's like he's on it. It's way different from the rest. You know what I'm saying? He's on his own category with the shit.
I'm done saying 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I look up to him a lot, and we relate. You know what I'm saying? It's just the relatable levels of it. Like I have Davies had on Survival. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Davies fan because I could relate to it and I could feel it. You know what I'm saying? When I heard it, I was like, oh shit, like this that shit, this that real shit. And then like when you can relate to it too, it's even better. You know what I'm saying? When you know where they're coming from. So that's why Joe Anderson's like one of the. I think he's my most influential trainer. Like you know what I'm saying. Other than that, I don't really got too much like trainers that like. Oh, I think it's him. I have like a few on my Instagram. I can pull up like Ebenezer, Samuel. I forgot his name. I have a few on my Instagram, but if we're talking about trainers, it's Joe Anderson. You know
That's what's top guy.
Yeah. Joe DeFranco's a very knowledgeable dude.
I've heard that name before, Joe DeFranco.
I learned a lot of like workout concepts and techniques from him and whatnot, and a lot of knowledge from him. He's very knowledgeable with this working out stuff. Okay. Pretty good with that. I train a lot of NFL dudes, college, you name it. So him, but top of the list gotta be Joe Anderson. Like that's all that comes to my head when you think. That's all that comes to my head. I have a lot of trainers. Yeah, I have a lot of trainers that I look up to and that I learn from and that motivate me. But
do you study this trading game? Like, do you read books, listen to audiobooks? How much of a student of the game are you?
It's every day I'm a student. I'm never gonna stop being a student. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student first. Of course, I gotta be in my P's and Q's with this shit. I gotta learn. I gotta be humble with it. You know what I'm saying? Because this fitness game is always evolving. It's like technology in a
Absolutely.
sense. You know what I'm saying? Technology is always growing and evolving.
Fitness is one of the fastest. Like it's always a quick turnaround. You can't be doing the same shit you was doing a year ago.
Yeah,
like, I remember when we first started training with you, 2 weeks into, he's like, yo, we got to switch it up. I just learned this new thing. And that just gives the people who you're training so much confidence in you that, oh, this motherfucker is doing his research.
You got to be innovative. You know what I'm saying? You got to come up with new techniques, new workouts. Because like Malik said, let's bring it back to the top. You got to have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you got to stay consistent. You got to say, sometimes you got to be doing the same shit 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or maybe even longer. Just build that foundation and so your body can adapt. But once it adapts, you know what I'm saying, fully adapts, now it's time to shock the body again for growth. You know what I'm saying? And that's what anything in life, you know what I'm saying? If I keep on staying in kindergarten, learning kindergarten shit, where am I going to go? Stay in kindergarten. That's why in school and fitness is the same shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Kindergarten, then you take the test, you learn what you had to do. All right, first grade now. That's a whole
move up.
But it's still the same little principles. You know what I'm saying? It's still the same principles. Addition, subtraction, multiplication. They follow on. They just get harder.
So based on that analogy, where you at right now?
With
the trading shit, where you at? You a senior in high school? You in junior high? You in college?
I'm not even. literally just getting started. If you
So
want
you're
to.
in
I'm
kindergarten.
Like shout out. Oh yeah,
It's funny the way you say it. That's why I'm laughing. There's no disrespect.
No disrespect. You could say I'm a humble dude. You could say maybe I'm kindergarten because I'm this. Oh, Corey Guns is another train that
Corey Guns a rapper?
No. Nah. His Instagram is Corey Guns. I don't know his thing, but he's a dude that inspires me too. He works for Take No Days Off Gym in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Trayvon worked out.
He worked out with him?
Giovanni, I forgot his name.
Oh, this is you guys boys?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's TNDO. That's their Instagram, and
Okay.
then his Instagram's Corey Guns. But he's another trainer that inspires me too.
That's
You know what I'm
dope.
saying? Cause he got some crazy ass workouts too, and he just like a different breed. Like the way he moved, the workouts he's doing, the explosion, and you know what I'm saying, his little tags. Like he says, like this ain't even my final form, and I'm using that for me too. Cause like I just said with the training stuff, like this ain't even my final form yet. Like yo, we just getting started. Thinking about it, I'm only 22 years old.
Exactly.
You
And
gotta.
And I only been like really. I got really started with this training stuff officially 2 years ago.
Yes.
But I've been doing this training stuff for a long time because Nick and you know what I'm saying? We've been doing this since high school and college. We're getting trained by dudes that know this shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that train college dudes, top tier college dudes, NFL, that have been doing this and have to always study, and very knowledgeable guys that pass it on to us. We learn from the best. You know what I'm saying?
What was that dude that Coach Perez used to have kick our ass? The gym teacher.
Oh, Rivera? Let's not talk about him.
Oh,
Let's not do it. Let's not do it.
Oh, shit.
Wait, first of all, you say you 22 years old?
Yeah.
Everybody gonna think you 30.
You look 30.
You look
Yeah,
30.
I got a thing that was like, Ethan, you look like you're 27. It's like, girl,
on the face scan thing?
nah, some girl was like, oh, I was like, how like a random girl. She's like, oh, you look 27. I said, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's the beard.
I was talking
The way
to
you hold yourself, which is great.
And this is why you should never judge people in life. I was talking to this lady, right? And she looked 45. So I don't know where the conversation went. And I asked her, how old are you? She was like, I'm 35. And I'm like, fuck, you look bad for 35. But then I'll ask her, like, yo, how old you think I look? She looked at me. She's like, between 38 and 42. I said, what the fuck, bitch? Get out of here, you old looking ass.
She said between 30 and 42.
She told me I look 40, nigga.
Nah.
I don't even know what that means.
That's OD.
I don't got no. I know I look old.
Think
I don't
about
got
the
no
40 me.
I don't got no wrinkles on my face. I
Yeah.
wish I looked like this at 42. I'd be a
That's
young nigga at 42.
Nah, you do look 40 though.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah.
Nigga, you
Look
look
like
18,
Greg
you
Oden.
premature baby.
Look like
Did you know
Greg
he was a
Oden.
premature baby?
Shout out to all the prematures.
Nah, but I don't know if you want me to laugh.
No, last minute. He just developed in college. Like, yo, nerd. Yeah, all right, but real quick.
This guy.
Shout out to all the New York City trainers, man. I respect y'all. Stacks, Zay Millie. I think those dudes are killing the game. I love watching Zay's Instagram. He just, I mean, he does a lot, and it's very motivational.
That's a fact.
His videos are interesting. I seen one video where he was, he did some workout, then he ran and jumped through the fence. And I'm like, did the cameraman jump through the fence also?
Nah, the cameraman was definitely following her.
He jumped through the fence also.
Nah,
Zay Millie's
cool,
trying to take it to a different level. Soon he's going to jump out of a helicopter, land into a squat, and run like a mile.
But
funny
again,
as
what
hell.
Malcolm said, you gotta have fun with this shit.
You got to.
That's what it's all about at the end of the day, having fun with it.
Yeah,
Shout out to
man.
Zay
Content is
Millie, man.
key.
You definitely got to have fun with your workouts. You were speaking about motivations. I know we all share a motherfucker, and he says motherfucker a lot, that we love in common, David fucking Goggins.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
What?
Yeah, you need
So
to
for
hear it.
me, I listened to the David Goggins book. If you guys haven't, please go listen to it. It's called Can't Hurt Me.
Yeah.
Can't Hurt Me. And for me personally, it is just a mindset changer. It's honestly a drug. When I had this shit in my headphones, I wouldn't listen to music, nothing. That's all I would listen to working out. Right? And that shit I had some of the best workouts in my life as far as pushing myself. Right? I remember when I first worked out with you, you killed me on the up downs. Right? And I'm like, fuck, I feel like a bitch. So every day after that day, I was just doing up downs. Cause I'm like, next time E gives me this finisher, I'm gonna kill it. And listen to David Goggins' book, I was doing like 10 sets of 10 up downs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. We gotta test them again though.
Mm-hmm.
Test me
Real
again,
soon.
brother. I'm
Real
ready
soon.
for the up downs.
Test them again.
The 5 sets of 10. I could do that. That's easy.
Yeah, I modified it for you. It was yeah.
No, you only you only made me do 2 sets.
Yeah,
you treated me like a bitch, but I
didn't treat you like a bitch. I
was-
just did what you can.
Nah, you treated me like a bitch, but I was thankful. I was thankful.
He saved you.
Yo, I'm on set 2, like up down 5, and I'm like, yo, I think I'm gonna die. But I've never quit a workout in my life, no matter what it is.
He's already
'Cause I'm
quit.
like, this dude is gonna kill me.
Y'all hear that?
And then at the end of it, he's like, all right, we can only do 3. I said, thank God. I said, God just answered a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
But how does David Goggins, what did he do for you? You can answer that too, Malcolm.
Yeah, word. You could answer that too, Malcolm. But what he did for me, it was like he humbled me again. You know what I'm saying? Life's about getting humbled and whatnot. And then I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Nah, he made me tap in again, like to another level, like tap into that other gear. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had it, he made me tap into that other gear, and I was like, I know I'm on the right path because he's doing it. You know, I know I'm not fucking doing shit that's crazy, and he's doing even crazier shit. So it's like, all right, like I'm on the right path. Like,
Yeah, he shares.
like I could go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that crazy. Like someone out there crazier than me, and I'm doing just fine. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
My shit ain't just like, oh shit, like you know what I'm saying? My shit pretty not regular, but like if he's doing it, shit, then I'm on the right path.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think what you said is that he lets you know that being crazy is okay, and he wants you to be
Nick,
more
you said it best.
crazy.
Yeah.
and you just get this thing in your mindset. It's like, oh fuck, I want to be a demon. I
Yeah.
just want to be
You said it best. There we
And
go.
that's why I love Kodak Black, because I think I have some mental issues. But when I listen to Kodak Black, I hear a crazy person. Right? Kodak Black is crazy. If you listen to his music, listen to the things he says, like,
What he
he's a
does.
crazy dude. He's bipolar. He'll make us one song talking about how he hates a bitch and how he loves her in the same song. And I relate to that in all facets of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, all facets of life, just that craziness. And David Goggins does the same thing. It's like, fuck, I'm an insane motherfucker, but it feels good to be an insane motherfucker.
Exactly. And Nick, what you just said, like that topped it off right there. That was it for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like he made me want to go even harder.
That's all you can
You
do.
know? So
And you need those type
and
of people around you.
he gave me insight. He gave me a lot of insight on you know, on life and just on what I'm doing, a lot of clarification. So it's like, oh, okay. And like I said, humbled me. Like, oh, I didn't, like you get those moments. And when you have those, and then when you really tap in and really take it in, and you don't let it go out the other ear, and you let that shit kick off for you.
That might be one of the best books ever. I think as far as helping people out, that might be one of the best books ever.
It's a good self-help book. I've been reading a lot of books too lately.
What are you reading
we
right
need
now?
These books right now. Write them down.
So I've been reading right now Jay-Z's Decoded. That's a great book for any like artists, new artists out there, or just people in the entrepreneurial business, or like trying to like, you know,
like what we're doing right
here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever industry you're going, like how you want to be in the top of like your position, whatnot, or in the industry.
Okay,
that's a great book for that. I read the Rick Ross book. That's another great book.
Oh, yeah, I seen you reading that.
Yeah, Rick Ross. 50 Cent, that's a top book. 50 Cent's book. Get
he
that
loves
book.
50 Cent book.
Yeah,
he quote it every day. He think he 50.
Yeah, I was quoting it
Got
today.
that book. What else? I read Kevin Hart's book.
Okay, Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
You like the celebrity book. You trying to study the mind of these ultra successful people.
Exactly, man.
Feel
That's
the
smart.
connection, right?
Exactly. The Motivation Manifesto is a great book.
Motivation
That's
Manifesto.
something I'm interested in reading. Write that down. I'm going to tell you this. It's a short book. Probably going to take you like 2 hours to read. As a Man Thinketh. That is a Bible, brother.
You heard that book?
Nah, so
Read it.
As
It
a Man
takes
Thinketh.
2 hours. As a Man Thinketh, it's a Bible. And for you, it's going to get you hyped up because, as you said with the David Goggins book, it's not only going to teach you a lot of things, it's going to reassure that you and your mindset is the right path.
right.
And
makes
that
it
is going to get
simple.
you fucking hype. It's going to be like, yo, I know that.
Uh-huh.
I figured that out already without reading this book. It's gonna give you extra
Exactly.
boost.
And that's the same thing for the Motivation Manifesto book right there. As a man Thinketh, I'm definitely tune into that.
Got to.
I want to read The Way of a Superior Man. Shout out to Nip.
Shout out to Taquel. Taquel told me about that book. I started reading but I didn't like the gist of it at the beginning.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I have to try it again, but I stopped. I'm like,
But I would say those books that I put out,
yeah,
like those books, really good. You know what I'm saying?
good book. Yeah.
Because like their stories, like wow, you know what I'm saying? And it just gives you like everyone's story is different, and like you think it's easy for these top dudes, but it really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So when you read that, like I said, it humbles you. Like, oh, she gained some more insight, knowledge on it, wisdom, and you get some clarity on your own life. And you're like, wow, like if they could go through it,
what can you do?
You know what I'm saying?
One thing I took away from As a Man Thinketh, and I think Malcolm, you could attest to this. I said the only thing that separates me and Jay-Z is our mindset, right? Mm-hmm. Meaning that a lot of people look at these ultra successful people and think, oh, they might have gotten lucky or God might have given them something special. No, he just tapped into the right mindset, and that's why he is where he is. What As a Man Thinketh, As a Man Thinketh, one of the biggest things to tell you is that good seeds only bear good fruit. Bad seeds bear bad fruit. Those people are where they are, and it's a representation of what's inside here. It's not by luck. It's not by chance. It's about what is here. And when you learn to hone in on your mind, you're going to be there. You just got to get your mind there first.
Yeah.
And your body and the circumstance will follow.
It's a general right here.
This is a general.
I say that all the time. If y'all really tune into my Instagram and how I train, the motto is, I'm going to change you mentally, because where the mental goes, the body will just follow. So it's easy. First, I got to help you tap into your mental and build you mentally.
Yes.
The physical part is easy. That's me with training. You know what I'm saying? Physical part easy. I don't do it for the physical. I'm gonna do it for the mental and try to change you as a person and make you a better you, and make you even greater than me mentally. You know what I'm saying? I want others to be greater than me. I don't care about people being better than me. That's the goal.
Have you ever realized because you're a trainer, all you do is work out. Have you realized when you're in a bad mental state, you don't feel as good physically?
Yeah.
Have you experienced that before?
I experience it all the time.
How do you get yourself out of that place?
I think it's like it's normal. It's normal for anyone out there listening. It's normal to go through that. But I think you just gotta surround yourself with the right people, with the right environment, and tune into something that gets you out that zone. So for me, it's music, prayer, or I'll talk to one of my brothers. Well, I mean, brothers is my family, not friends. Or talk to my family and then get right and listen to a song or like some motivation shit. All right, let's go. Or just talk to myself.
Yes.
And sometimes it may not click like right there and there, but just
force
it. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing you're following the pattern, and at some point it's gonna click.
Yeah. And then something you just got, even though you just got to force yourself through it, because then after you're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, there'd be times where I'm like, oh, fuck, like, I don't want to work out, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm not feeling it. Then it's like, I hear something, or I just like, I don't know, I just tap in with myself, I'm like, all right, nah, fuck that, let's go, boom.
It's like a
switch. It's a switch, it's a switch.
That's the same thing when you said the book, As a Man Thinketh, I'm like, yo, I want to go work out now. Because you feel like you could do anything, or a certain Pop Smoke song, make me want to go work out.
Yeah, but entirely it's a switch in you. You gotta shake it off, because we're like David Goggins said, what are you gonna do without the music and everything else? Yes.
The way I look at it, those books and stuff, they're like a match, right? And that's motivation. It gives you motivation. With that match, you gotta try to light a big ass fucking log with that match, and that's determination. That's that fire that's gonna be burning inside of you for the rest of your life. You gotta figure out a way to get this match. Like that log, because pretty soon that match is going to be useless. That little bit of motivation is going to be useless. So you got to find a way to get that log lit, if that made any sense to you.
Yes. No.
Because motivation is fleeting. You might be motivated one day to do something, and the next day the motivation is not there. But when you're driven, in the absence of motivation, you still do what you have to do. Yeah. Because deep down, that shit troubles you if you don't.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well said.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got a girlfriend?
Huh? Do I got a girlfriend?
We're about to get into this.
So the thing that I enjoy about this podcast is how random you guys are.
Appreciate it. Tune in.
It's like, it reminds me of this podcast reminds me of like Mike Tyson's hot boxing vibe. You watch?
Nah, I never listened to it.
What? You never listened to it?
I can't listen to Mike Tyson, yo, bro.
Why? It's because of how he talks?
Yeah. So, yeah.
My fault.
So
He gonna put the fucking coffee on the ground and get mad when I knock it down.
Why you not sitting straight?
Cause you gotta face the camera,
But, E,
brother.
what about Mike Tyson?
y'all two are hilarious.
Nah, this nigga wanna put the. I bought
Bro,
a coffee
I been
for you
put
to
the
drink.
coffee right
Why you
here.
ain't drink the coffee I buy for you?
Bro, we got a show with E right now.
No,
E,
we got a show right here. It's a Nick and Mel show.
Mike Tyson, yeah, bro. I can't understand him. I can't listen to him.
But watch it.
Okay, what you like
Watch
about it?
It's like this vibe. It's like funny. It's like just
Chill.
Yeah, chill. It's like this vibe. You guys gotta definitely tune in. You two are hilarious.
Bro, listen though, you gonna answer our question?
Oh, with the
Do you have a girlfriend? Who's the lady of interest?
I don't have a girlfriend.
All right, let's go. But
But I hate lying. So I hate lying. I hate fucking lying.
You're sure you gonna watch this interview?
Nah,
too?
I don't got a shorty, but there is one girl that's like, oh shit, that may be with the one. You know what I'm saying? There's one girl. I don't got a girlfriend. We're not official, but we're talking, and I'm only talking to this one girl, and it's like, oh,
someone you see potential in.
Yeah, and it's just it didn't like. It wasn't like forcefully. It was just like organic. You know what I'm saying? It's like someone I could just talk to, like how I talk to y'all. Like it was like, you know,
Wait,
I
so
you want a relationship with
no,
Hey,
like
yo.
how I
Nah,
it's like
fucking
organic. You know, I feel like with any type of relationship, it just gotta be organic. You know what I'm saying?
It has to be.
You can't force it. And she's not my girl, but we're talking. You could say, yeah.
Are you? From having several conversations with you, I feel like you're slightly jaded by women, which most men are.
What's
Jaded?
Yeah.
You've had less than pleasurable experiences in the past with women. Then maybe doing some things that are not, correct.
So
I asked a question like that.
yeah, I mean, I'm just me with females. I'm just okay. Here we go. So, like I said, my dad was a big influence in my life. You already know the story. I mean, I could dive in more deeper now. You know what I'm saying? I feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The way my dad raised me, the talks we had, it was just me and my dad, and it was just pure gangster talks, all right? And some real life shit. So the shit he told me, you know what I'm saying, like really like hit me, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, you don't need that right now. He always told me that, you know what I'm saying? And like when my aunt would ask me, like my dad's side of the family, like my aunt, she'd be like, oh, how's the girls treating you? Just like how Nick was. And my dad would come and intervene. Like, if my dad was around, he'd come and intervene. Like, oh, Ethan don't need that right now. He good. He's straight the way he is. Because he wanted me to just, like you said it, focus. You know what I'm saying? Because girls and vice versa, they could be one of our biggest temptations and biggest distractions.
Biggest enemies.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's my opinion. I'm no psychologist or whatnot, but I think they could steer you, they could really distract you and get you off course. And I'm young, so while everyone in high school, even college, even now, is focusing, I'm gonna say from a man perspective, right? It's all these guys around me are focusing on relationships, or girls per se, or focusing on relationships, sex and whatnot, or chasing a companion. I'm out here chasing my dream. I'm out here chasing, like I said, a legacy, something bigger than myself. I'm trying to do stuff for me and my family, and like I said, the name on my back and for me. First, I gotta get that right, my foundation. I don't got time to be chasing, you know what I'm saying, a girl or sex or what the case may be right now. We don't got time for that. That's little stuff. That shit's always gonna be that shit gonna come. High school, college, people are too focused on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Find you. You know what I'm saying? Stay in lane and find you. And now, guys that got in relationships in high school, some of them it may have worked out, but then they're like, they got distracted, they got a little bit off course. They're not the same person they used to be. They didn't have that same experience that I had in high school. Shit, I didn't have, you know what I'm saying? I was stress free. That shit brings stress too when you
do a lot of stress.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't got time for like if someone can't understand my hustle, it's like, that's on you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You saying that, is that the type of girl you're interested in, like someone that is interested in the same hustle as you? Like, you like going to the gym, you train people. Does she have to like going to the gym?
She could, that'll be a plus, but like, I want her to be passionate, you know what I'm saying? In whatever the fuck she, like, have that passion in her, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lady that's gonna hustle, you know what I'm saying, with what she's doing. A lady that's gonna inspire me or understands my path. You know what I'm saying? Someone that understands it. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand it. If you're on level 3 and they're on level 1, it's kind of like, well, I'm not gonna be your father figure, or I'm sorry, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna be a father figure, or it's like I'm not your officially your boyfriend. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, you gotta kind of like match my level. And if I don't see that potential in you, like I'm not gonna help you bring you up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So does that mindset scare you that you could possibly be single for the rest of your life? I say that because with your mindset, right? Let's say you're really dug into the way you're saying you're not really trying to help anyone out, and you get into a relationship, and you know what I mean. This girl was your equal at the time, and people change, right? We understand people change, people
of course
elevate, people de-escalate in life. We're all susceptible to that.
Yeah.
Now you have to kind of pull her up, and now it's getting you off your hustle. How do you think you would handle that in a future relationship?
If she's accepting the pull up, if she's not accepting it and keeps on repeating the same bullshit habits and patterns,
okay,
I'm not gonna do it. Okay. No exceptions. I'm not gonna tolerate bullshit.
Ladies, listen.
You shouldn't tolerate, like vice versa. You shouldn't tolerate bullshit from people. If you keep on trying to help them and they keep on snapping your hand away, or like they're in the deep end of the water and they keep on pulling you down, but you're trying to bring them up and save them.
Speaking about the deep end of the water, what if she jumps into the water and touches the bottom?
We're not going to that. This guy's so fucking random.
Yo, that was a great joke. I feel like y'all let the joke drop flat.
This guy's
man.
Yeah, because he's talking.
This is a podcast.
This guy's so fucking.
Yeah. You're not even listening to what you're saying.
Yeah, this guy, man.
What was the question you asked before that?
Yeah, you had a good question before that. If I'll be scared that I'm single for the rest of my life, no, I'm not scared because I'm happy with myself. And for anyone out there, you gotta learn how to be independent. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to be independent, be happy with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because people fade regardless. At the end of the day, you may only have you. And when I'm reading this prayer, like I have like a little prayer book, it says that, Lord, when all things fade, when all the people around me have gone, you know what I'm saying? Learn to remind me that you're there for me.
So
and it's faith in God for me, you know what I'm saying? So because all of us have a due date, and like 2 years from now, I may not have y'all. So who am I gonna rely on? I gotta rely on myself. I may not have a girl. I gotta count on me.
Okay, so, and I understand that, right? And I forgot where I heard this from, but as a young man, that is a great mindset to have, because now is the go get, and you might have to be on your own. But I feel like when you get older, and it's interesting that Malcolm dapped you up when you said you might have to be independent. He's in a long-term relationship.
Yeah, that's
so I feel
true.
like you understand. I'm not saying you don't understand the value. I think we all understand the value. But working in the hospital and working with a lot of older guys who are single and who've had this mindset, I've never met not one, that said they appreciate that mindset they have. All of them are fucking depressed as shit. Like, yo, I should have been a little bit more malleable. I should have settled down with that good girl I had, or whatever it is. I've never met one that said he didn't regret it.
Well, okay, you said a good girl. Like, it gotta come, you know what I'm saying? She gotta have the right mind for you. It's gotta be like where it's like, yeah, both bringing value to each other's life. It's about bringing value to each other's life. Like, if she's bringing you that value where it's happiness and peace and motivation, good. It can't just only be about lust, man. You know what I'm saying?
Lust or love.
Or like, yeah, you can't, all right, love could elevate you or bring you down. It gotta be that good love, man. I don't know how to deter it, but it gotta be love that's fucking motivating the shit out you and push you to be a greater you. You know what I'm saying? Not a love that's going to drive you fucking insane. Yeah, love does that at times.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's the roller coaster of it. But that's my perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm to myself. I don't like getting into this, that, and that with, girls. I don't like arguing. I don't like that back and forth. I don't like that negativity. I don't like chasing someone. I don't like chasing people in general. You know what I'm saying? Got to be mutual. Yeah. I want to chase. My motto now is chase opportunity. Fuck chasing people. Don't force no one to be in your life. Force opportunities in your life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't got to force. When I met Malcolm, I didn't have to force Malcolm to be cool with me as he is now. Now, Malcolm, I consider it's weird. I consider, one of my boys. I didn't have to force it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Obviously, with a girl, you probably got to spit game on what the case may be. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm not sexist, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Speaking for, but you know what I'm saying? If you're putting in 50, maybe she should put in 50 to it, because people are willing to meet halfway. And if you meet someone that's willing to meet halfway and it's similar to you and have those similarities, then yeah. But I haven't found that yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of girls got mad at me because I've been so stuck in my grind and so heavy into it. But if you knew the reason why, or if you like, you could just go on my Instagram. People like, oh, I can't know your. But if you go on my Instagram is pretty open. You can find out about me. You can learn about my dad through that.
You know where I'm at. You know what I'm doing.
You know where I'm at. You know what I'm doing on my Instagram. Don't bullshit me. And then when you say that, I'm like, you're bullshitting because you're not really looking in deep. And from there, from those little things, you're not really scoping things or looking at it. I don't want to deal with you because then now I gotta explain myself.
Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta explain myself to you. You know what I'm saying?
So let's say you find the right young lady, and you guys are going to get married. Are you doing the prenuptials?
Hell yeah.
For real?
Yeah, protect you at
y'all
all
think
costs.
women take that disrespectfully though?
If she do, that's on, like. If she do, I'm sorry, that's on you. But don't take it as just. It's not like. At the end, it is kind of personal. It's not personal. It's just business. I'm just trying to protect me.
yourself.
Yeah.
You doing a prenuptial?
Yes.
Just
what
that
you're supposed to
simply.
Yes, because if the lady comes with wealth, I'm pretty sure she would want to do the same thing. Like, how does that look as a man?
You just never
coming
know.
in there?
You know what I'm saying?
But y'all can see why some people don't do it, right? And how some women may be offended by it. And how some guys would be motivated not to do it because they don't want to offend someone they believe they're going to spend the rest of their life with.
But here's the thing, though. I feel like that's just an old thing of that feeling. But we know for a fact of everything we see, and with technology, it is a financial one-on-one to whoever has something to the table. Save yourself. Same thing, not to spill anyone information, but we know a gentleman who's dealing with the situation right now, and he would have wished he would have signed the paperwork because the person coming to the table that's getting half of his didn't bring anything to the table. How does that look? But imagine you having stuff.
No, 100%.
Like, that would hurt you. Like, I just lost all of this just because you came in my life.
But y'all could understand why he didn't do that. That's my thing. I'm not saying it's not a smart thing, but you understand why people don't do it, right?
Yes, but what I'm saying is because of...
No one should ever be in that situation ever again.
Yeah, but because of technology and being financially smart, it's so easy to be financially educated.
I think education is good, but I think emotions, especially when you're going to marry someone... You got to think how in love and entrenched you are when you're marrying someone. You don't ever think that's going to end. That's why you're marrying them.
That's true too, but you never know.
You never know. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't sit here and tell you, I'm going to get prenuptials.
I'm going to tell you something. Don't
You
underestimate.
should get one.
Don't underestimate nobody.
That's true.
Just a general rule of life. And then that's what I got to say. Don't underestimate nobody. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, what's the dude who owns Amazon?
Jeff Bezos.
I feel like he took that L pretty calmly. Gave a bitch 10 billion.
Talking about Jeff Bezos, another great book, The Everything Store. If you really want to know,
The Everything Store.
Yeah, I'm doing a project. Well, I wrote a paper on Amazon. I'm doing like a little.
Yeah, you told me about that.
But the everything. But I'm gonna get into it. But The Everything Store is a great book. But you really gotta like read it and like study it and whatnot. It's like a book like you're not gonna just read it, understand. Like you gotta like you know what I'm saying.
Take
like
your time.
Yeah, take your time with it.
Okay.
And like really dive in deep. But I wrote about Amazon. Like I wrote about how they like. Something about their relationship with their stakeholders is pretty good.
Yeah.
Which was the main stakeholders is their customers, as we all know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
But you understand that type of money is fine for him. It sucks for him to lose that, but it's not as hurtful because he's gonna make that back. Yeah. But when it's someone like us that has to work, yeah, but it's not as hurtful as someone, not say us, but Joe Blow, that's average Joe. Who's been taking care of business, and the other person gets half of it for not doing anything he did.
You know what's funny, and
more.
You know what I'm realizing, and it's funny you talk about Mike Tyson, right? I think I and you would think I have a lot of female tendencies, and I say that. Don't think I'm a bitch. I grew up around all women. I grew up around all women, so sometimes the way I act and the way I think, it's from a woman's perspective, right? And
Go ahead.
I feel like you grew up with a very strong father figure. Same to you. So I feel like you guys have more of a male mindset. I don't know. I think that's why I say that to say this. If I was to marry a woman, I would view her as a family member. Like, even if we were to come and get divorced, hey, I still love the shit out of you because that's how I love. Right? And I wouldn't mind if this is the mother of my child and I had 10 milli. Bitch, you can have 5 million.
No, you would not.
Don't tell me how I feel.
Nick, look, Nick.
That's how I really feel. We have different mindsets.
Yes.
You can speak on your mindset, but don't try to enforce your mindset on me.
No, 100%. But I don't mean to have a conversation between me and you.
We all
about this
here.
discussion. I know, but when you read the 50 Cent book, he started talking about his first, his ex-wife. I don't know if his ex-wife, but the first person he had a child with.
You talking about his baby
His
mom?
baby, he
His
don't
baby
let that.
mom,
He hate that bitch.
He be wide though, because he came to her as like, yo, you should do this. He went to his son. You should do this for a business.
You read the book?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And what they do, they did nothing. Like I said, when that lady comes to you and does nothing, and you want to give her $2 million for doing nothing, that hurts more than giving her $2 million to do something.
Yeah.
That's the problem that these people are facing. Oh, you just taking my money so you could just sit back and be a stay-at-home mom? That's corny. You getting all this money, you can't do something with
Facts.
it? Like, come on.
I mean,
bro, the 50 Cent,
Come on.
bro, the 50 Cent book is key, and what he's saying is true because he was trying to, you know what I'm saying, he was trying to put them on, like, you know, opportunities and whatnot, and then when you just getting the money and not doing nothing with it, it's like, what the hell?
I feel that.
And it's like
a
a slap in the face because you put in that hard work and that equity. And it's like, you know, just because you made it, just because I made it, like, oh, it means you don't have to do nothing.
I don't have to do nothing.
Well, I think we've had conversation, and you're correct. I don't think he was married to her. She just had his kid, and she used that as a bargaining piece. You know, if you get married, we talked about it. We're gonna have that woman who's an equal that's gonna help us rise to that position, right?
Yeah.
That's why. I'm not talking about no lazy bitch who's trying to sit at home and eat off of me because she had my kid. I'm talking about a bitch who helped me build this empire. I might not have it. I'm probably chatting. You know, at that point, I probably would have an issue with it. But right now, I'm saying I might not have an issue giving you half, especially if I have, because we have.
There's a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit to it, and we're at 23. We're nowhere near to get married.
Bro.
Maybe Malcolm a little closer.
But I think the
Early.
main basis of this subtopic is, I think, just protect yourself.
Protect yourself.
And like being single, I ain't scared to be single because my dad died single. So like
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my dad died single, so it's like, bro, like, you know, I look at that's my everything. So if like okay, when it's my time and I gotta go, and if I'm single, and I'm gonna be fine because my dad was lit.
Mm-hmm.
I you know what? I think being single hurts if you get older, but I know what they be hurt more about is not having kids. When you don't leave that legacy behind, that's probably when you're really fucked
Bro,
up.
my dad wasn't expecting me, bro.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
I'm sure he didn't regret it.
Nah, of course not.
Lil E.
You know what I'm saying?
Lil E.
He wasn't probably expecting the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was just, like I said, independent. That's why I looked up to him, you know what I'm saying? That's why he was my dad was legit my everything, because he told me it wasn't. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then Ethan came into the picture, but like that just told me, look, my dad did shit regardless, bro. Like we talked about that example earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan, you want to come work out with me? I said, nah. He still went regardless.
Mm.
Ethan, you want to come do this with me? Nah, I went regardless. He did shit on his own, you know what I'm saying? He handled his business no matter what. He didn't need a whole posse to come with him.
Mm-hmm.
Told him when you handle business, go do what you got to do. Don't depend on nobody. He even told me a key advice for don't depend on nobody. He looked at me in the car. He said, or he told me on the phone, don't even depend on me. And it hurt me at the second over the phone because think about it, you're my father.
Yeah.
You're my best friend. You're my everything. So when he said, don't depend on me for don't even depend on me, I was like, it hurt. But I was like, oh,
That
shit.
nigga's teaching you life.
Oh, shit. Like, and think about it, I'm only like 15, 16.
Yeah. Did it click right there?
It clicked. Even he was telling me this when I was like 4, like even younger. It probably just didn't click. But everything he taught me was from a even when I was like 5, he's putting him on game like ahead of my time. So when he taught me that, I was like, that's
a fucking life lesson.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean now. Like whatever I'm gonna do, I gotta get it done. You know what I'm saying? In my life, I gotta carry that shit on regardless.
Yeah.
With Malk, with Nick, like y'all in my life, cool. It makes it better. Y'all not in my life,
cool.
It's
still rocking.
Yeah,
we are still rocking.
You know what I'm saying?
The boat still rocks.
Yeah, bro. And I value my opinion, the most. I gotta value my life the most. I gotta make sure that what I'm doing is correct for me. That's it.
Are you an Aries?
Nah, I'm a Scorpio.
Scorpio?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't believe in horoscopes.
Okay.
I mean, I do and I don't. I just say, you could say like I do because I think Scorpios is the best. You heard?
Shout out to the Scorpios.
Yeah, I think Scorpios is the best, but some of the
What
traits
month is Scorpio?
I don't know. I know I'm a Scorpio because I think it's like late October to like early
November.
Yeah.
Fuck Scorpios. Nah,
Yeah.
I respect Scorpios.
But I'm a Scorpio, but I do and don't believe in it. Some of the shit's like, oh shit, but
Some of the shit be like, whoa, did you know what I mean?
But
You
you
know me.
yeah.
Like, yo.
How you know I'm feeling like
at the
that?
end of the day, you define you.
That's a
That's
fact.
a fact.
That's a fact. Because
Um,
there's someone, a Scorpio, that's doing the opposite. everything you do.
Yeah.
Y'all watch football on Thursday,
A little. I watched the highlights.
I watched a little bit of football.
bro? This is the Chiefs taking it.
Of course.
No, because you was hating on the Chiefs last year. What?
Last year? What
Yes, we was on FaceTime during the Super Bowl. You was like, "Yo, the Sixers are going to win." We made a
The
bet.
Sixers.
The 49ers. The 49ers.
Oh yeah, because of the defense, and I was believing that the Chiefs' defense is not there. Well, the Chiefs' defense is still not there. So I was thinking, okay, Jimmy G would have a few hot plays, and our run game would work against the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, the 49ers have a great defense, and
But you didn't consider the GOAT though.
Oh yeah, I didn't believe Patrick Mahomes.
Quick
he's
hot
on my
take.
fantasy football. Shout out to P. Mahomes.
Oh, you got Patrick Mahomes on fantasy football?
Yes.
Yeah, I had him on fantasy. Too.
Good job. That is a draft. Real hot take before we get out of here. I think Andy Reid right now has a chance to be better than Bill Belichick. I know that's a hot take. If they win the chip this year, I think they're winning the chip this year.
Oh yeah.
And then they're gonna have a chance for a 3-peat. And then down the road, he wins 2 or 3 more and he ties up Bill Belichick. I think him and Patrick Mahomes are gonna be equal to Bill and Tom Brady. I'll be honest. And the way that offense is looking is fucking beautiful.
Give Pat Mahomes 20 years. Think about how many championships he's gonna win. Just think.
He might have 1 like Aaron Rodgers, or he might have 6 or 7 like Brady.
Yeah, he about to have 10.
You never know. You a football fan? Who you like? Before we get out of here,
Well, I was the Giants fan.
Come on.
there's not much to be a fan of.
Bro, fucking Giants.
Saquon
bro.
Barkley, that's it.
Yeah, fucking
He
Giants.
sucks too.
I think now, like, I'm not necessarily just strictly a football team fan. Like, I'm just a football fan. Like, now I watch it, it's like I just study the game. I just study players. I love, you know what I'm saying? Like, if like you're saying, the Texans Chiefs was on, it's like, oh shit, I'm gonna watch, the Chiefs, like Tyrann Matthew. Yeah.
Oh, Tyrann Matthew.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch him, or I'm gonna watch. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how he play. Oh, Deshaun Watson, or I want to see him play how Will Fuller's playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like a necessary team fan no more because Giants fucked it up for me, bro.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
So I just
you like to learn from the players.
Yeah, I just like to learn, and I just watch. I just watch every game. You know what I'm saying?
Watch how the Chiefs run their offense. Like, you watch the highlights, just watch their offense.
It's beautiful.
Like,
and they have that new running back. He's about to be a fucking beast. I never even heard of him before.
Come on, bro. He went to LSU. He was a star running back.
That's a fact. But guys, I think we're out of time.
Chiefs are making
the Super Bowl
short players great again.
They are. The game, they was like, they're usually a big play team, but they was like short and long drives the last game, which is beautiful. Now they're becoming more unstoppable, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see what they do this year. But this was a great interview, man. I think whoever watches this interview is going to be like, fuck,
a lot of
I want to go
lessons.
work out. I think you gave a lot of David Goggins vibes, you know what I mean? You put it all on the line, bro, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, I think I could have dove in a little bit deeper with my dad's story, but stay tuned.
Yes,
Bro,
sir.
you got your own shit. He's a
Yeah.
professional podcaster.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. So it's
podcaster.
coming. The story with that's coming out soon. I just got down a little base of it. With the whole thing with my pops, like, the summary of that is just like, just losing everything you had. You know what I'm saying? Really fast. It seemed really fast. You know what I'm saying? It went 0 to 100 real quick. Like, life, just you gotta expect like the unexpected. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you gonna gain a lot of shit just as fast.
Oh no, we always gain.
Come on, let's go, brother.
Yeah, we always gain. It's on the top. We going to the top. It never stops. You know what I'm saying?
Are we gonna be at the top with you?
It was an L, but like. It was a major L, but shit, I'm continue elevating. Like, continue whatever the fuck you're doing. Like, go up. Whatever it is.
Can Nick and Mal come to the top with you?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. And we're going to bring Preach with us. But guys, thank you for tuning in, joining us on this journey. Once again, we're trying to bring y'all great fucking content. And I think we just had one of our best interviews.
So split out.
We out.
Yup.
Yeah.